Okay guys, got a 2003 Ford Explorer 4.6. I'm gonna be replacing the antifreeze. Replacing the radiator. Please excuse the video. I'm not a good video maker, so hopefully it helps out with some of you guys trying to replace it yourself. I always try to do things on my own to save myself some money. So what I did first, I drained the antifreeze out of the radiator. And when I did that, I popped the cap open. Now I took off these the plastic covers that go on top of the radiator, right up top. Took off the fan cover. There's a clip right there where the AC mounts onto the AC line. There's a clip right here. Pop those off. You can see I had put some epoxy right here, but there's a crack right there and it didn't hold. Disconnected the overflow line. Disconnected the big line that connects from there to the thermostat. Took off the fan cover. Now there's two 10mm socket bolts. One here, one right back there, right here. Right down here. Now there's another one down on the bottom. There's two on the bottom, one on each side, so there's 4 total. Now I did drain the fluid and everything, but I thought I could take the bottom fan cover off by wiggling it out, but it's not coming out. That line right there is kind of in the way, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this one out, disconnect that line so we can bring down the fan cover. I just got my bucket here in case any antifreeze wants to spill out still. So just give me a sec. I'm gonna pause this. It's kind of hard trying to do stuff with 2 hands, but we'll go ahead and get that cover, get this clamp pushed back. Might have to get a screwdriver to kind of poke it back some, loosen it up a little bit off of there. Hey! Might not be on the view, but let's see if this works. Oh shit. Let's put some antifreeze down there. Okay. I just hope it's easy, man. They say it's a pain in the ass, but I ain't got no other choice but to do it myself. I don't have money like that. So, anyways. Nothing bad, just with that fan cover in the way it was leaking and running towards the other side where I lay at, so I don't want to get the cardboard all soaked up. So anyways, there's the fan cover coming down. So like I say, you might have to get that out the way to get that bottom fan cover off. Just have to take that out and get this bottom cover. See how I got all that antifreeze shit? So anyways, we'll set that over there to the side. Just wipe down my hands. Wipe down my mess I got here real quick before I lay down. Shit on my clothes. So there you have it. taking off the fan covers. You got more space. Here's another hose that you're gonna have to take off. Another one up here. And I believe those are all the lines having to do with the antifreeze. And you're gonna have to pop these covers off here. I'm not 100% sure how it works or what, but it looks like they just kind of pry off there with the flathead. You gotta get this plastic piece off as well. I don't know if they're screw-ons or what. Sure the hell ain't nothing to grab a screw to, but like I said, guys, you know, I'm just trying my best, kind of recording as I go. Some might find it helpful, some might not. I hope it does to some. I know there's people out there that like to do stuff on their own. I don't know. I'll have to get both of my hands on that here in a sec. Gotta pop these covers off as well. Let's get a flathead. Pop those out of there. This one right here. This one there. This one there. Okay. So, 100% sure. Set it there. Just make sure you keep your bucket under here since you still get drips. Once I release these, it should kind of stop. Maybe I'll put this on here for now, just to help out a little bit, so I can get this in there, or get this disconnected. So I'm gonna pause this for now, guys. So here's another thing that you're gonna have to take off, is these right here. I used a 15. What are these? 15. Not sure what deep socket may be used there or what. Got one on each side. I was just looking around, seeing what I had to take off, and I know in one video they say you have to take these off, little bracket deals. I think you believe you got to take that screw off there, this screw. So let's figure the size for that. So the size for this will be a 8mm. It's a 8. Goddamn phone. Anyway, it's an 8. Take that off real quick. Loosen that up. Loosen this side up. I just hope it's not a pain in the ass like they say, but don't hurt to try, right? And if you can't get it, hey, I'm sure everybody has buddies that could help out. So that's where I'm kind of at. Like, hey, if I can't get this shit going, I know I got some friends who come over here and give a brother a hand, you know? But as us men, we try to do things on our own. And I've had little issues with this car with the throttling going on, and I changed the throttle position sensor, the idle air control sensor, the EGR valve, you know, with a bunch of other little minor stuff. But I'm kind of worried because back in here I got this coolant as well that leaks. black right there. Like some oil or something, but I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if I have a leak going on there, which I know I do because you got a little bit of wetness there. But I don't know. Let me pause this. Okay, here's another piece you're gonna have to take off. I think I said it just a little while ago. That goes like that, and it has these bolts right in here. I used a size, oh shit, I think it was a 15. Anyways, it's two, one on each side, one there, one here, and then you got the little ones, and it's a 8mm socket you take out. And then you get a 13 13mm socket that goes right back behind there, and those two holes right there. I took those off. I just wanted to see how it worked. You got two of them as well on the right there. Those two, they go attached to these. So I took these two off, and it just comes right up. I'm kind of wondering, that little one, the 8mm, I don't think you had to take that out. But anyways, just take this out. I'm gonna set it in here. Oh yeah, you do have to take it out, sorry. Because, alright, shit. This just pops off. I'll leave those together so I don't lose it. What the hell did I drop? Flashlight. So, I believe you want to take those out. You got a bolt right. Let's see if I get to it. There's a bolt right in there. Right in here. That little thread, you see them threads? It seems like that radiator from this little bracket deal that runs straight down is screwed on to the radiator through that little, right in here, right on the other side, to the right side of my finger. There's a thread there, but I don't know how to get to it. I don't know how to get to it to loosen that screw up, because there's no access back here. Because, you know, I don't know if we have to, unless it comes all out with the radiator, but I want to say, why would it, you know? Because I'm not trying to take that off, I'm just trying to take the radiator off. Now it seems like on the back side you got some space there. I guess maybe getting a socket and see what I could do. So let me see what I could do real quick. But anyway, before I mess with that, I'm gonna come take this side off, the bolts back in here, right under it. There's two of them, take those out, and then I'll start jacking with this, see how I can get that screw off. So I can just take the radiator, because honestly, from what I see, I just gotta connect those two lines down there. There's that big one, and then there's a little one right below it that you saw earlier in the video. And honestly, that's all I really see connected to the actual radiator. But that bolt right there that I'm looking at right here, that, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic. It seems like it's not mounted with the radiator, but then again, down here, right down here where my finger's at, right there where my finger's at, there's another one of these right here, right there, which that seems like it is mounted onto the radiator, just like how it shows, right? Where you at? Just like how it shows right here, the little gray looking piece. So let me see what I could do, guys, and I'll get back into the video. Alright guys, so what I did, I took those two little cap things that were sticking in right here. They were right in here, a little plastic piece, pop it off, kind of get under there. I took that out, drained it out, remember? Now I'm about to do those side. The radiator is loose, as you can see, but I see it's coming out with this deal, and I'm wondering if I could just leave this to where just the radiator, only the radiator can come out. But I got those little brackets, they kind of look like those, but they got screws in them, and to get to them you gotta get it from behind here, but they're so tight, kind of makes it a pain in the ass to get to. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. There's two hoses right there, that big fat one up top and then the one the pliers are on. I'm gonna go ahead and take those out and I'll be back. Okay, I went on and took that off. Where are you at? Right there. You can see nothing really came out. And it's connected to this line right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one right here, and I believe it's the 8mm. Let's see real quick. Should be the 8. Nope, it'll be bigger. So 8, maybe let's try 10. Alright, I took remember earlier I said I took those two clips off, one here and one down here. So that there's a piece that I said I went across, and it's a 10mm socket you take out. Well, you want to take this plastic cover off as well. And all you do is just kind of, when you take out that piece, that line that was run across, you just kind of, just that earlier kind of broke my part, but just kind of pop it back, pop those clips off right there. My zip tie, my tag was falling off, so don't worry about the zip tie. So here's that plastic piece. That plastic piece, right, this little lip, usually, you know, just kind of how you see it like that. It goes back behind there, back behind that little lip right here, locks up on back behind this one, and this little lip right here locks up against the radiator right there. Boom, just like that. So don't forget how this goes on. So we'll set that over here with that piece. So there you got more better view. Man, this thing has two, whatever the fuck you call these. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know what you call these. I got two of them. Here's the actual radiator right here. This is what I'm talking about. That is mounted right here. You got a screw right in there, and to get back in there, I wonder. What I was wondering is kind of getting back behind here and unscrewing it. But I don't know if that's possible. And if that's the case, those two lines right there, I'm not sure exactly what it is. These lines right here, and I would have to disconnect them there, but they got some kind of lock clamp on them. I don't know. I might have to take them off, if anything, though. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to just take just the radiator. I don't know why they made it so hard to where it's all, you know, screwed in together. You see that? I'm wiggling this together, and I just want the radiator. The radiator is not connected to those two lines. It's connected to this. Back behind it, I felt some lines. I think it's maybe the AC lines. I don't know. So I only got about 6 minutes of recording on my phone. I'm gonna upload this, and hopefully we'll go for a part 2 so I can delete it out of my memory and save it on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe. For any other videos having to do with the 2003 Ford Explorer 4.6, I've done the what you call it, the wheel bearings. I replaced those, and a few other things that I've done as well. So yeah, man, hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and I'll try to get another video with the next process.